inside Season 5, Episode 1 of Outlander. Wait, who's getting married?
Someone's getting married in Season 1.
In Season 1?
It's
Episode
Jamie and
1.
Claire, Episode 1. Jamie and Claire are getting married again in Episode 1, Season 5, which isn't far from the truth.
It's a very fun wedding, and it's actually one of the rare days on set that we get everyone together. You know, you've got Fergus and Marcy, Jamie, Claire, those two,
It
Lizzie,
felt
Jenny.
like a wedding.
Yeah, we did. It was fun.
Which is good, because that's what it's supposed to be. But it was a lot of fun.
Although we did get married about 35 times.
I think we shot that wedding for what, 7 days?
I think we did, yeah.
So I think we thought about a lot of things over those 7 days. I mean, that's quite interesting that it was 5 years since we got married, but yet we have a grown daughter who's getting married. The time condensing in TV land. It was cool though. It was really nice to be at our new Fraser's Ridge and sort of the new house, and John, Gary Steele and his team created this beautiful set, and you know, it was really quite magical. I mean, it was also sort of the waning days of the Scottish summer, and it was quite beautiful, and we all got eaten alive by midges. But it's a really lovely moment for Claire and Jamie to watch their daughter have this really special day when neither of them thought they would ever be able to see something like that. So I think it was a nice way to start the season.
Yeah, it's very touching, and there's a nervous energy as well. And I think, as you mentioned, you know, I think that the set looked fantastic, and also the whole extended family, the extras, everyone, you know, was involved in this sort of whole community really celebrating, and it was nice to have all our members of the family there, you know, to share in that special day.
Do you feel married? Do you feel like we're married?
We argue like we're married.
Like,
But really, I've said those vows so many times now that if I ever do marry someone, I'm just going to be like, I do.
I actually really liked the moment where, during the wedding dancing and everything, Bree and Claire sort of talk about Frank. I thought that was a really lovely moment, and I think it's important in our world and the story that we're telling that the person who also raised her is sort of brought into that, and I think it was nice to be able to put that in somewhere.
there are a lot of really cute moments for Roger and Brianna in Ep 1. I really liked the little scene with the cake, and there's like we're talking underneath that, you know, in our breaths, basically about your dad stuffing the cake in each other's
shows their
faces.
banter, which is nice. I think for Brie, I think you mentioned obviously the mother-daughter scene. I feel sometimes on a wedding day it's kind of more about the other people and how they feel about it. I feel for Roger and Brie, they kind of already had their wedding when they handfast, so they've already made their promise to each other. And it is more just for the, you know, the spectacle of it and to bring everyone else together. So I think in that scene, Brie's actually quite nervous. I don't think it's quite how she would do the wedding if it was the 70s, but it's more for Claire, so.
Jamie goes and takes to Brianna, you know, there's something borrowed, something blue, but it's that moment when he sees her. He's very proud, sort of bittersweet moment. You know, he's sad to sort of almost be losing his little girl that he's only, you know, just begun to have a relationship with, but he's very proud as well, and he wants it all to go very well. So, but yeah, it was a really nice scene, and nice to work with Sophie as well on sort of a very emotional day.
I can't believe what he says to her, actually. It's
Well,
brave.
that's actually from the book, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've seen lines from that scene so many times over the last couple of years, actually, because it seems to be quite a big scene for fans. But Maria had also read that scene from straight off the book. Now, the way it was written is not how we ended up filming it. We actually borrowed more from the book when we came to play it, because we were like, this is missing and this is missing. I like to think that I'm quite informed about the book material, but Maria was like, oh no, there's the whole hand-holding bit in that little bit. So we played with that and what that was, that tension and release thing, you know, which I thought created a really nice kind of spark or something. But Maria's brilliant. I think that's the only scene really I worked with her.
I
Just
love her reaction
engaging
after
her.
Roger leaves when Ulysses says,
That's brilliant.
did that work, Mistress?
So
It's great.
good. And she sets it up so well, and she just gave him her presence. So I really felt in that scene with her, and it was a lot of fun to play. And she's so
I
good.
love working with her.